The misconceptions around electric cars, showing that you can have a fast, cool, beautiful electric car that goes long distances.
A brief story of Tesla, the electric car company. The 49-year-old CEO of the company Tesla has greatly influenced the car industry. He began by launching an autopilot Model 3 under the company's name. After the launch of Autosteer, as the company termed it, car which is the primary feature of the car can align itself on the road with the assistance of auto steering, and that is the major automation that is developed in the car. It is not fully autonomous. It could be called semi-automated machine, though the company's end goal is to create a fully automated car in the future to make it available to the masses. Making his entry into the car manufacturing industry, Elon Musk helped the company grow in massive proportions ever since. His prowess didn't stop there. He was never taken aback from his dreams of taking the company into its present plight. After the manufacture of Model 3 cars, the idea of Tesla company to grow was carried out in 3 steps. The first step was to build an electric sports car, a roadster, as the company named it. The second was to manufacture a sedan that could compete with big brands like BMW, Mercedes-Benz. Then the last step was to produce thousands of low-cost electric vehicles for the average person. He was successful in carrying out the 3-step gracefully, which landed the company now in a state which anyone could only imagine. The equally influential electric car. Much like autopilot, Model 3 cars, electric cars provide to be equally influential. Elon Musk's commitment to take the company to the next level became successful. The masses welcomed the electric car's advent with open hands. Others in the car industry were forced to accept electrification, and someone can argue Elon Musk was successful doing so. Tesla's Model 3 car gives a lesser range than Chevy Bolt, the EV developed by GM. But Musk is not going to let it just like that. All of the electric cars out in the market look the same, but none have the sinuous and smooth looks of Model S from Tesla, which is an advantage. Talking about the car's design, looking inside a Tesla car is much like choosing an Apple iPhone. Tesla car's ability to update its software with over-the-air update is another of its advantages, and something that makes the other cars in the industry look outdated. After the release of the Tesla Model S car in the market, still very few cars are capable of delivering OTA firmware updates. Talking about the future of Tesla company, every few months, some new startups come up in the hope of overtaking the company. Would Tesla be able to sustain the position? Still, the matter could be thought of as a serious one of competing with other European car companies, though Elon Musk has something undercover to take the world by surprise this October. Observers doubt it to be the case. BMW and Daimler are already out in the scene to overtake Tesla with a flood of new products. Elon Musk's vision. "If I'm not dead, I'll be at Tesla," were the words Musk said in an Automotive News World Congress in Detroit, and he added his goal to accelerate the advent of electric cars. From his words, it can be clearly understood that he wants the company to move on with further achievements. Elon Musk has a vision for the world, to change it for the better. Under his watch, Tesla has become one of the most popular car brands. Pros of Tesla EV. An electric car is a great leap forward if we are to think of protecting our environment from carbon emissions from vehicles. And then it has software that can update itself. Since electricity is cheaper than gasoline, that also can be counted as an advantage of electric cars. These are the pros of electric cars, to list out a few. Cons of Tesla EV. They have a pretty short range, although it is constantly improving, which is a major factor that helps the consumer to decide between conventional and electric cars. Recharging the car takes a while. If you live in a place where electric cars are relatively common, you might find the EV charging station more often. But if you're not, chances of seeing a station are less likely. About choosing the design. You are less likely to find a varied one because there are not many designs. All these being said, Tesla company could either scale up or down. The decision will always be for the huge population. More startups are coming up to take down Tesla.